It is not a coincidence at all that Jesus Christ emphasized the topic of treasure in his Sermon on the Mountain and generally speaking when he taught. It's not a coincidence. On the contrary, it was very calculated. Jesus said, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." Something very profound. Your heart is where your treasure. The choice that we make to define our treasure in life, the choice we make to define our treasure in life, which we will pursue later after we define it, is too crucial as a life decision. Indeed, our treasure is the most important element because it defines the resting place of our heart. It defines, and the resting place defines where heart is going to be. So that decision to choose our treasure will define our true love in life. Anything can be chosen to become our treasure. Treasure is not limited to monetary possessions. It is important, though, to know that whatever object, goal, person, religion, philosophy we choose to elevate to the rank of our treasure will come at a very high price. Whatever our treasure is going to take everything out of us to become our treasure that we acquire. Jesus Christ taught us, on the other hand, the description of the best treasure, the truest treasure, the most authentic treasure, the treasure that deserves our everything. The treasure that Jesus taught us about is a treasure that lasts eternally, and it is secured, and it can never be taken away from us, ever. He says in chapter 6 of the Gospel of Apostle Matthew, verse 19 to 20, "Lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal." The season of the Great Lent that is starting today is an appropriate time to reflect, to ponder. It's a season to discover what the truest treasure is in life, and if we make our choices, the choices we make, if they are worthy to elevate that into the treasure of our lives. So what is that treasure Jesus is talking about? The first one can be acquired through almsgiving. When you give alms, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. This is one of the ways to acquire the true treasure. Secret almsgiving. The other one is secret prayer. When you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees you in secret will reward you. Matthew chapter 6, verse 6. The other one of the secret of the truest treasure is forgiveness. Forgiving others' sins they have committed against us. For if you forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father also will forgive you. Matthew chapter 6, verse 14. So Jesus says that the truest treasure, all the things I have mentioned to you, in addition to that, fasting. When you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, that your fasting may not be seen by men, but by your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. These are some of the elements of the truest treasure that we can gain, and as we can see, it's all the work of righteousness done secretly for improving ourselves by the grace of God and not for a show-off. So what is your choice? What is my choice? To choose a fake treasure or the real treasure?